All right, guys. It is September. I'm sorry, October 2nd, year of our Lord 2025. Um, Yesterday, the government shut down. And from what I'm reading and hearing, apparently Trump fired like 125,000 people. They got rid of programs that were wasting $10 billion. There was a few other programs that equaled out to be about another $8 billion. So almost $20 billion got cut. From some of this stuff. So some good did come from it. There's a lot of people are saying something massive is fixing to be happening. Starting today. I don't know. I haven't noticed anything major, but doesn't mean anything. What do I mean by major? I haven't noticed, people vanishing out of cars. I haven't noticed massive volcano, earthquakes, eruptions, power outages. I haven't noticed any of that. So, but I have noticed riots and a lot of things in that direction around Portland, Chicago. There's a lot of those type of things going on right now. So pray for those people that are injured. Pray for the people that are hating. May they find God and salvation. And pray for the well-being of the people that are the bystanders that are there. So but there is everybody's saying it's going to be worse before it gets better, and I'm going to say the worst day is going to be the day where death happens. The 24-hour period where things are going to happen. Now, when that day hits, the people that die that need to be buried and remembered, it's their time to go. Just remember that. Things are going to happen. It's going to take place, and when it's their time, it's their time. There's nothing you can do about it. Like I've said this many times on this channel, all God has to do is call your name and you're there in front of Him. There's no questions. There's no give me a minute, no let me put my hair up. No, let me change my outfit. No, none of that. When he calls your name, you're up there. That's it. So when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Yes, people are going to be sad and they're going to miss you. Yes. But the other people that just vanish, don't mourn them. God said, do not mourn them. So the people he has to remove because they've made the decisions they've made, that's on them. They have to live with that decision. And God said, don't mourn them and don't go looking for them. That's just the way it is. So what I'm going to tell you is this. When you start reading the Bible, it starts opening you up to things and it starts shutting things down that you used to do. It takes a little bit of time, but it does do things to you. In martial arts that I learned, there's a lot of things you can just figure out on your own with time and a sparring buddy. And you tend to learn things a lot faster. There's a seed implanted in martial arts. It's going to make you start thinking of things, make you more aware of what's going on around you. We do things like that so that it becomes a nature to you. The Bible does the similar thing. It plants that mustard seed of faith in you. It goes through and changes. Like I used to cuss a lot. Now I'm not cussing near as much. There's certain things I used to do that I'm not doing anymore. I used to do a lot of gaming. I'm not doing that near as much now. Now I'm still scrolling and surfing and watching movies, but I'm not gaming as much. I'm trying to get it to where I'm not on my phone as much throughout the day. That's still a little difficult, in my opinion. It's an addiction that needs to be corrected, but I imagine I'll get there when God tells me I need to get there. But just because I jump on the video game once a week and play for a few hours doesn't mean I've fell back into a sin. It just means that God wants me to restrict what I'm doing and play on my time, not his. That's the way I'm understanding it. If I am wrong in this interpretation, please, somebody post something and let me know. The scrolling on YouTube and watching videos and watching movies and stuff like that, I'm noticing I'm starting to lose interest in those things too. But it's taking a little bit of time to get there. Some people, I have noticed, even if you're holding a conversation with that person, they're still on their phone scrolling, doing something, looking something up. They're not really paying attention to you. They're holding what I call a ghost conversation. It's pretty much one-sided. It's you talking to yourself with an occasional, yeah, I understand that. And that's it. So, when somebody stops and talks to me at work, I stop whatever I'm listening to, turn the phone face down, and I put my attention towards that person. And there's one guy at work, we talk about martial arts, philosophy, life, the whole 9 yards. And we talk about all that stuff. And when he comes around, I stop whatever I'm listening to, and I turn around and I put my phone down, face down, and I show him respect the way I want to be respected. Now, why can't we do that with God? That's my question. Why can't we sit down and give God the same amount of respect periodically throughout the day? And I've told myself I need to sit down at work, put my earbud in, and put the Bible app on and listen to the Bible while I'm at work. And go from there. But sometimes I just don't do it. That's my fault. That's my choice that I made. So it's something that we all have to deal with. When you start making bad choices, there's always going to be consequences. Even with the good choices, there's good consequences. But when you make choices to put yourself in a worldly position, it's not that good for you. Even though it feels good, it is not good for you. The spiritual position is always better because you have a better guide than you do in the world. And you may be asking, what am I talking about? If we literally, people put their faith in their phone and what the phone tells them over anything else. And that's worldly. But if we had the same faith that we put in that phone, that we can put in God, the world would be a lot better place. But it's your choices. If everybody could turn their phone to where they're listening to a Bible book, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers, whatever, instead of listening to podcasts of women talking about men are worthless and men saying women are worthless, and this big controversy. It's like, why not listen to God and be in harmony with that? And I did listen to a podcast today, and it was horrifying to listen to some of the things. These ladies are saying that they're Christians, but they're OnlyFans, and God blessed them to do these things. And I'm like, that's not correct at all. And they're sitting there wearing their crosses and saying that, they're Christians, and they make up a style of Christian to stroke their ego. Paleontologist Christian. I don't even know what that is. A Catholic Christian. Okay. And then there's about 20 other different versions of Christianity, apparently. And I'm like, Christianity is getting split and twisted and manipulated, and it's like, either you're a Christian and you believe in God and you believe in the Word, or you don't. You can pretend, but that's not going to help you. It's that fence everybody's sitting on that belongs to the devil. And they think they can have their cake and eat it too, and it's not going to happen. A lot of these people are fixing to get some rude awakenings. These people are going to get some eye-widening moments, because God is going to let them know real quick that's not the way this works. So, and I don't care where you're at in the world. Scotland, Chile, India, Italy, Paris. I don't care where you're at. If you pretend to be a Christian and you're not adhering to the rules the best you can, then you're only wanting to adhere to one or two of the rules and say you're a Christian, and then break all the other commandments that God has put down. No, you're going to have problems, and it's not with me. Because when you get brought in front of God, He's going to say, I don't know you. You're not in my book. That's what that means. Am I judging? No. Am I calling you out for your hypocrisy? Yes. But I'm not judging you. I'm telling you, you do you, but pay attention to what you're claiming and God have mercy on you. That's all I can tell you. But you're not a Christian if you're doing things like that. And then saying God blessed you to do it. No, that's not what God would want anybody to do. Somebody hit a skunk. That'll tickle your nose. But anyway, there is a lot of people pretending right now. And I feel sorry for the people that pretend that they go and play church. Not that they're going to church to actually be in church and actually listen and do the proper things. They're pretending. And yes, believe it or not, there are a lot of dead churches out there that God is going to go through and either put life back into or tear down. I'm not quite sure when all this is going to take place. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen in the next month, but I do know there are things starting to move that cannot be undone. So once these dominoes start falling, there is nothing to stop what's coming. And the dominoes have started falling. So we'll see how everything goes. Because the first domino, I think, is going to fall probably tomorrow. I think Comey is going to be arrested tomorrow. And because they've got to arrest him and put him and do all that stuff before Tuesday. They filed the paperwork, but I don't know if he's actually arrested or not. I don't know all the details of that, but I do know dominoes are fixing to start going. So be prepared. Pray for protection. Armor of God. If you don't know the exact, it's in Ephesians. Google it. It'll tell you the exact verses and chapter. And then look for online the prayer of washing in the blood of Christ to protect your house, your soul, and your family. Look those two up and write them down. Put them somewhere that you see every morning. Put it on your keyboard when you go to bed. That way, when you get up, you see them. You make those prayers before you start anything up. Do things like that to protect yourself from what's coming, okay? Spiritually. All right? You guys have a good night. Be safe. Remember, God loves you. God bless you. And remember to pray.